In this video, I'll show you how to calculate your WASSCE aggregates or your WASSCE results. And in this video, I'll take you through the WASSCE grading system, and I'll show you how to calculate your aggregates if you're a science student or if you're an art student or any other subject. And then I'll also show you a typical example. So we'll walk through an example, someone who has all the grades, then we calculate the person's total aggregate so that you know how to calculate your aggregate as well. So without wasting time, let's dive into the video. This is the simplest way to calculate your aggregates in Ghana. First, you take 3 core subjects and 3 elective subjects, and then you add the score. That becomes your aggregate. It's as simple as that. But first, you have to identify what are your core subjects and what are your elective subjects. The core subjects are English language, core maths, integrated science, and social studies. And the elective subjects depends on what program you are reading. So if you're a science student, your elective subjects are biology, chemistry, physics, maybe agric science. But if you're an art student, then your electives can be economics, government, history, geography, and the rest. So please take note, if you're a science student, when selecting your core subjects, do not select social studies as part of the core subjects in calculating your aggregates. Select core maths, integrated science, and English language. Then you add another 3 of your elective subjects, maybe the ones that you did very well in, maybe biology, chemistry, or physics. Okay, so let's start with the WASSCE grading system. So I'll put it here so you can follow along. So for the WASSCE grading system, if you get 75 to 100, that is A1, obviously you get 1 point. Then from 70 to 74, you get B2, that is 2 points. From 65 to 69, that is B3, you get 3 points. And then from 60 to 64, that is C4, that's credits. And then from 55 to 59, that is C5, 5 points for credits. Then 50 to 54, that is also C6, you get 6 points, credits. Then from 45 to 49, that is D7, you get pass. Then from 40 to 44, you get E8, that is pass. And then from 0 to 39, you get F9, so that is fail. You get 9 points for that. So please remember, the lower your aggregate, the better your performance. So if somebody calculates the total aggregate and gets aggregate 6 and gets aggregate 10, the one who did 6 has gotten better grades than the one who got 10. So now let's take an example. You can follow along so that you can use it to also calculate your own. So in this example, I'll put it here for you to see. Let's assume someone got these grades. The person got English B2, that's 2 points. The person got Maths B3, Integrated Science A1, Social Studies B3, Biology B2, Chemistry C5, Physics C6, and the person got Elective Maths B2. So how do you calculate these grades? First, you select the person's best 3 core subjects and the person's best 3 elective subjects. So in this case, the person's best 3 subjects are English language, which is B2, mathematics, which is B3, and integrated science, which is A1. And the person's best 3 elective subjects are biology, which is B2, chemistry, which is C5, and elective maths, which is B2. So now we add all the grade points of all these core subjects. So we add 2 to 3 to 1 to 2 to 5 to 2. So we say the person has gotten aggregate 15. So that is the person's aggregate. Now you may ask, what is the point of calculating your aggregate? Universities use aggregate scores in determining who they admit to a particular program. So every university has something they call cutoff points. So if you get a grade that is above the cutoff points, then it means you will not gain admission. So if, for example, you want to read medicine, University of Ghana says the cutoff point is 7. So if you got aggregate 8, 9, 10, it means it's very likely that you will not gain admission. So it's important to calculate your cutoff points, then find out the university you want to attend. What is their cutoff points for the particular program you want to read? That will help you to know if you should apply for that program or if you should apply for a different program. So if you want to see all the cutoff points of universities in Ghana, I'll put the playlist here. You can check it out. And if you also want to read more interesting topics, you can visit my website, patstune.org. Thanks for watching and see you in my next video.